Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we take a magnifying glass to company reports and see if there is more than meets the eye in their latest filings. Looks like Air Industries Group might have some interesting news tucked away. Today we're diving into an 8K filing from Air Industries Group, and we want to see what this tidbit means for the company and for investors. If you like getting straightforward insights from these corporate documents, make sure you are subscribed. We also have a fantastic Discord community linked in the description below where we break down these reports together. So here we are, looking at a current report filed on the 14th of November 2025. This form, called an 8K, is like a company's press release for really important stuff. Think of it as a company saying, hey, something big just happened and you need to know. The main event here, the reason for this filing, is all about the company's financial results. On the 14th of November 2025, Air Industries Group put out a press release. This is where they share how they did financially for the 3 and 9 month periods that ended on the 30th of September 2025. You know, the money part of the business. They also let us know that they're going to have a conference call to talk more about these results. Mark your calendars for Monday, the 17th of November 2025 at 8 AM Eastern Time. This call is where they really dig into the numbers and answer questions. We're not going to go over the actual financial tables in this filing itself, because the report says that the information furnished here and in their attached press release is not considered officially filed for certain regulatory purposes. However, the press release is included as an exhibit, which is where the details are. So while we don't have the raw numbers directly in this 8K's main body that are considered filed, we can look at what the press release is all about. Typically, these releases contain the core financial data. We're talking about things like revenue, profit, and maybe some key balance sheet items. Companies use these releases to communicate how they are performing, whether they are making more money, or if they are facing challenges. Let's imagine what might be in that press release. For a company like Air Industries Group, which operates in industries that often have large contracts and complex operations, their financial results can be quite telling. For instance, if their revenue has grown, it could mean they are winning more business or their existing projects are expanding. On the flip side, if revenue is down, it might suggest they are losing contracts, facing slower demand, or perhaps dealing with supply chain issues that prevent them from completing projects. Profitability is even more crucial. Even with increasing revenue, if their costs are also soaring, their profit could shrink. This is why investors always look closely at both the top line revenue and the bottom line profit. We'd be looking to see how their earnings per S-hair or EPS has changed. EPS is a really important number because it tells you how much profit is being generated for each share of stock. A rising EPS is generally a very good sign for shareholders. Conversely, a falling EPS can signal trouble. Air Industries Group's common stock is traded on the NYSE American under the ticker symbol AIRE. When a company announces its financial results, it is often to give its investors and the market a clear picture of its health and future prospects. Are they growing? Are they managing their costs effectively? Are they investing for the future? All these questions are usually answered in these financial reports. Now, looking at the signatures and the date, it is clear that this report is official and has been signed off by someone authorized within the company. Scott Glassman, the Chief Financial Officer, signed this report on the 14th of November 2025. This means the CFO has reviewed and approved the information being disclosed. So, what does this all mean for Air Industries Group? Well, by issuing this 8K and attaching the press release, they are informing the public about their financial performance. The conference call is their chance to elaborate and perhaps address any concerns or highlight successes. Investors will be listening intently to understand the narrative behind the numbers. Is the company on a strong upward trajectory, or are there signs of headwinds? From a broader perspective, for a company like this, market conditions, competitive pressures, and the overall economic climate all play a significant role. For instance, if the company is in an industry that relies heavily on government contracts or large industrial projects, changes in government spending or economic slowdowns can have a direct impact. Let's make an educated guess about what we might find in that press release. If it is a great quarter, they'll be talking about record revenues, increased profits, maybe even forecasting strong future performance. They might mention new contracts won or successful project completions. If it is a tough quarter, they might focus on cost-saving measures, restructuring efforts, or external factors impacting their business, like supply chain disruptions or increasing raw material costs. The key for us is to look beyond the headlines. A 10% increase in revenue sounds good, but if costs increase by 15%, then the company is actually less profitable. That is a crucial distinction that a good financial analysis reveals. Similarly, a slight dip in revenue might be less concerning if the company successfully cut costs and maintained or even improved its profit margins. We need to see the full picture, the story the numbers are telling as we analyze these reports. We're always looking for consistency. Does the company's strategy align with its financial results? Are they investing in areas that promise future growth, or are they sacrificing long-term potential for short-term gains? Ultimately, this 8K filing with its accompanying press release serves as a vital update for anyone interested in Air Industries Group. It is their way of sharing their performance and setting the stage for future expectations. The conference call will be the place where the real depth of their financial health and strategic outlook will be revealed. Alright, that is our initial look at what this Air Industries Group filing is all about. We don't have the exact numbers here in the 8K itself, but we know they've released their results and are holding a call to discuss them. What are your initial thoughts on Air Industries Group based on what this filing signifies? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful and want more deep dives into corporate filings, hit that like button and subscribe to Corporate Decoder. And don't forget to join our Discord community, linked in the description, to continue the conversation. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.